sports entertainment, WrestleMania.
One, two, three. He did it. My God, he did it on the grandest stage of them all. This moment will live forever.
This is what you want, isn't it? 80,000 screaming WWE fans chanting your name at WrestleMania. I can see it in your eyes. You think you've got that ruthless aggression. So now you're gonna have to prove it to me. And I'm giving you the opportunity of a lifetime, because this is where stars become superstars. And superstars become legends. And that's what I expect from you, to become a legend of this business. That's your responsibility, not mine. All I can do is give you the chance. It's up to you to make the impact. I want you to make it back here to the showcase of the Immortals. To WrestleMania. You're gonna have to beat the best. The best from Raw and the best from SmackDown. And this year, I'm bringing back the Tribe of Extreme. The new breed will be unleashed. Because I'm bringing back ECW. Good luck. You're gonna need it. So you want to be a championship contender, huh? Well, it's a relatively simple process. Go after the current contenders, beat them to earn a spot for yourself. Respect of your fellow superstars should also be one of your top priorities. Whether you've heard it from them or you've been out of them, it's up to you.
Hey, Clea, it's your general manager, Theo alone. I think you've got what it takes to become the #1 contender for the championship. But there's a whole lot of superstars between you and the top spot. I want you to start climbing that ladder. But keep in mind, you're going to need some friends along the way. And I've got one in mind. Holla.
Now that you're officially entered in the #1 contenders race, do you consider yourself to be the new face of this brand?
I don't know.
Now there's a smooth operator.
He saw his target. What the?
Ew! What's wrong with you?
Get away from her!
You know you got. What the hell just happened?
Looks like someone took exception to that little display of affection. Yeah.
He looks like he means business.
Well, he doesn't seem interested in a love triangle, that's for sure.
All right, let's get one thing straight, Playboy. I'm the face of SmackDown, and you better respect that. I want to be named the #1 contender at Judgment Day, and God help you or anybody else who gets in my way.
Welcome to SmackDown, where Judgment Day is only 6 weeks away. This is Michael Cole here with John Bradshaw Layfield at ringside, and we've got an interesting match in the making tonight.
That's right. And it's all about the most important thing in this business, respect.
And the respect of the fans in the locker room is something that any would-be #1 contender needs.
You got that right. And if you can't get them to give it to you, you've got to be able to take it.
And here's a superstar who's impressed many of us with his in-ring performances lately, although tonight, he's just managing his new partner.
Come on. He couldn't manage his way out of a paper bag. This is a clear example of our general manager trying to stack the deck.
He's established himself recently as a candidate to become the #1 contender for the championship.
Yeah, and if he loses here tonight, he might not be one for much longer.
Good evening, and welcome to SmackDown, coming to you tonight from Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta is ready to go, and I'm just as fired up as this sellout crowd.
With good reason. You and I know both what's coming up, and these fans are definitely getting their money's worth tonight. Gregory Helms used to enjoy tremendous fan support once upon a time, but he drove his fans away when his attitude changed.
Oh, Wham. Who needs a bunch of 80-year-olds screaming your name when you could be wearing some championship gold?
I'd like to think that it's possible to do both. Obviously, Helms disagrees.
This has been a great match so far, but I think it's pretty obvious which way it's going. That was a textbook reversal.
It's certainly been one of the most anticipated matchups in recent weeks.
But these superstars are...
They sure aren't. Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
That's the law of the jungle, and injured superstars like a woman.
And that also means that if you're...
This is as psychological as it is physical. You can't let your opponents...
these superstars, and I think this match might only accept...
Wow, did you see that? He's been busted wide open.
After that last shot, I'm not surprised. I hope the referee doesn't let this go on too much longer. I don't think anyone in this match has even considered that they might not walk out the winner.
Of course not. He's going for the pin.
1, 2, 3. Well, what do you have to say about that?
I've got to admit, that didn't go exactly the way I thought it would.
Do you think this might open up the #1 contender field at all?
I don't think one match will make much of a difference either way.
You might be right. It takes a sustained effort to earn your spot.
It sure does. There isn't much room for a flash in the pan at the top.
Listen, player, I'm scheduling you and your partner for a tag team match this week. If you look good out there, I'll give you a shot at a couple of your rival contenders. You feel me? Let me get this straight. You think you're a legitimate contender? I'm looking forward to proving just how little respect I have for you next week. Assuming your opponents this week don't prove what a fraud you are first. Man, word in the locker room is that your opponents don't have a shred of respect for you. And they're not the only ones. You want to accomplish anything around here? Better start impressing some of us.
With Judgment Day still more than a month away, things are heating up here on SmackDown. This is Michael Cole here with JBL at ringside, and John, I'm really looking forward to that big tag team match tonight.
It's going to be a war, that's for sure. None of these guys can stand each other.
There certainly does seem to be a mutual lack of respect between the two teams.
And if you don't have respect, you don't have anything in this business.
And here we go with the first entrant in this tag team match. Remember, all the superstars in this match are being evaluated by the general manager.
Yeah, and if you want a chance to become the #1 contender, the best way to do that is to pick up a big win here.
I see a lot of upsides to this newly formed tag team, don't you?
It never hurts to have a superstar watching your back. But these guys aren't looking to become the tag team champions. At some point, they've got to stand on their own.
We've heard the rumors about how this superstar doesn't take his opponents seriously.
It's not just him. The whole locker room's talking about it. And if you let that kind of talk continue, you'll have a serious respect deficit on your hands.
It seems like a victory over this man would go a long way toward earning some respect in the locker room.
No doubt about it. He's a tough son of a gun. If you can hang with him, you're doing all right. Here.
Oh, no. I've heard stories about the way you train people. You make Marine drill instructors look like pushovers.
Are you surprised? They're just training people to go to war. I train them to be WWE superstar. This has been a great match so far, but I think it's pretty obvious. There's no guesswork involved. But even if you wind up winning a match like this, you're going to be...
The match and seeing the superstars who don't get their hands raised. You can literally feel the disappointment radiating off them. It's not a pretty sight.
It's crazy to think that we actually get...
Talk about a sore loser.
He's getting territorial. He doesn't like the idea of another challenger on his turf.
Well, like it or not, I don't think he has any intention of leaving.
It's too soon to tell. Anyone can have a good couple of weeks or a bad couple of weeks.
Well, I think all these superstars will have ample opportunity to prove themselves.
Absolutely. We've got a month between now and Judgment Day. Anything can happen.
I shouldn't even be calling you about this, but your friend had an accident last night. It kind of wasn't an accident, if you know what I mean. I can't say anymore. If anyone said anything to you...
I'm still sorting through the details, but your partner somehow got injured last night, and no one's talking about it. You ain't got anybody watching your back now, player, so you're gonna have to be double careful from now on. Well, that's a real shame what happened to your partner, huh? Whoever did that must not have had much respect for him, or for you either, for that matter. That makes for a lot of suspects. Why? You could even include me in that list. Man, are you still trying to become the #1 contender? Now, if you want to stand around, you better impress me and the boys in the back in your match.
We're 1 month away from Judgment Day, and you can feel the electricity in the air. I'm Michael Cole here with JBL for another week of SmackDown Sports Entertainment.
It's always intense when things get personal, and this is about as personal as it gets.
You said it. Disrespect, professional jealousy, and ambush against an ally.
Alleged ambush, Michael. And even if it's not true, these guys have plenty of reasons to tear each other apart.